Hi everyone, it's Jacob Z. Flores, and I'm back again today for my 5th mini author reading promoting my new release Soulstruck, which is the 3rd book of my Warlock Brothers of Havenbridge series. This series follows the lives of 3 Warlock brothers, Mason, Thad, and Pierce. And with this book, Pierce takes over as the main character of our book, and we get to learn about the world through his eyes. We've already seen how he first met Kale, and now Kale and Pierce are at a bar. So we will now see what happens at the bar. "You've had enough," I replied, placing my hand on his chest and pushing him back onto the stool. "Are you kidding?" Kale asked. "This stuff is pure magic. I'll let you know when I've had enough." "Kale," I growled. He jutted out his lower lip and sighed. "Fine, you big meanie." A smile turned up the corner of my lips, even though I tried to fight it. I was never a fan of babysitting bad drunks, but with Kale, it was somehow endearing. Plus, considering the alcohol Kale had already knocked back, he was doing pretty damn good. It must be his shifter metabolism or some shit. "So, you were saying about Caspian?" He snorted. "I hate that guy." "So you said, but why? What makes him such a snake?" Kale glanced at me sideways. The fact that he turns into one?" I took a deep breath and shook my head. "Aw, don't get mad," Kale said. He swatted playfully at my chest, but instead of moving his hand away, he let it linger. "Wow, you're like all muscle." He knocked on my chest and grinned before he slid his hand to my shoulder and squeezed. My heart beat faster, and my cock came to life. "What do you think you're doing?" "Shh," he said. He clumsily pressed his fingertips to my lips and leaned into the space between us. His warm breath plumed across my face and sent tiny flutters traveling across my flesh. "I'm busy." Kale surfed the curve of my biceps down to my hands. My heart raced as if I were slowly climbing to the top of the biggest roller coaster in the world. And though those kinds of rides scared the shit out of me, I held my breath, anticipating the moment when the cart tipped us over the edge. Kale's feathery strokes moved from my forearms to my fingers. He traced a line across each digit before following the path back to my chest, where he had started. He glanced up at me. His pupils were shot, and he parted his lips. Why did it feel like he'd been touching more than just my skin, but someplace deeper, where no one else had ever touched before? "Are you done?" I asked, my voice low and husky. He nodded, slowly withdrawing his hand from my chest. My cock throbbed in protest. It wanted Kale's hand to travel farther south. "Yeah, sorry about that. It was nice to touch someone. Most people don't let me." I couldn't understand that. Kale could touch me anytime and anywhere. I hope you enjoyed this author reading, and I hope to see you all back at the next one. Bye.